What happens to your brain when you're always worried? Have you ever felt like your brain is going 100 miles an hour? But you're not getting anywhere? Like you're drowning in what-ifs and worst-case scenarios, even if you're safe in your own room. That's more than simply stress. That's stress. And what it's doing to your brain is both stunning and quiet. Let's take it apart. What is anxiety, really? A lot of people mix up anxiety and concern. But they're not the same. Worry doesn't last long. Anxiety is a long-term problem. It stays with you, grows, and takes over your mind. It's like a stealthy operating system that runs in the background of your brain and drains your mental batteries every day. Your brain isn't only working differently when you're always stressed. It is actually wired in a different way. Let's look into how. Anxiety changes the brain. The amygdala takeover. This is the part of your brain that makes you afraid. Your amygdala gets bigger when you have chronic anxiety. It gets too active. Your brain thinks everything is a threat, even things that aren't. This keeps you in fight or flight mode. The prefrontal cortex gets smaller. This is the part of your brain that makes decisions and thinks logically. If you are more worried, this area doesn't work as well. You can't think straight. You always doubt yourself. Making plans? Concentration? Thinking about the long term? Gone. Damage to the hippocampus. This area helps with memory and controlling your emotions. Anxiety raises cortisol levels, which can gradually damage the hippocampus. That's why anxiety can make it seem like your head is foggy. You forget stuff. You lose track of your ideas. You respond too strongly. To sum up, anxiety changes the way your brain works so that it reacts instead of thinks. It doesn't just make things harder. It makes you feel like you're broken, even when you're not. Anxiety doesn't come by itself. It brings buddies with it. Nights without sleep. Heartbeats that race. Problems with digestion. Mornings are hard with phony smiles. You try to get your mind off things by browsing, eating, working too much, or thinking too much, but that just makes the circle worse. Why? Because the brain that is worried wants to be in charge. And when life doesn't work out, you feel even more powerless. Even when there isn't any threat, your brain is yelling, "Run." And here's the hard truth. Your body can't distinguish the difference between a true threat and a thought. Take a moment to think about that. Just thinking about something can make you panic. The emotional cost. What does this indicate for your feelings? You get angry. You begin to cut yourself off. Your relationships go worse. You lose faith. Joy feels like something that happened a long time ago. And because no one can perceive worry, you have a mask on. You chuckle at funny things. You come to work. You say, "I'm okay," but what's inside? You want peace so much. That's why worry is sometimes called the silent battle. It's not a sign of weakness. It's a fight inside. You are not broken, you are adaptable. But here's the thing that no one tells you. A worried brain isn't a broken brain. It has a brain that can change. Your brain learned how to deal with worry as a way to protect itself. It aimed to keep you safe from trauma, chaos, and the unknown. It's just doing what it was made to do. But it doesn't know that the work is no longer needed. You can also rewire it. You can get better. You can feel normal again. How? Not right away. Not with just one meditation or one remark about positive vibes, but one step at a time. one option at a time. Let's talk about how. Awareness is the first step in rewiring. What science indicates really works is this. Mindful breathing slows down the amygdala and tells your body, you're safe. Daily movement releases endorphins and lowers cortisol. You don't have to go to the gym, just get up and move. Cognitive restructuring. Question the thought, what if I fail? Up pointing arrow, change it to, what if I learn? Talk to a friend to connect. A therapist. A journal. Silence makes anxiety worse. Connection helps healing. Routine sleep, right pointing arrow. Sleep fixes brain circuits, right pointing arrow. It's not simply sleep. It's a reset for your brain. These aren't quick fixes. They do things every day to show respect for themselves. Because getting rid of anxiety isn't the same as getting rid of fear. It's about teaching your brain to trust peace again. In conclusion, you should have peace if you have anxiety. You're not the only one. And you are not weak. You are strong. You've made it through every one of your hardest days. You don't have to live in survival mode anymore, though. Your brain possesses flexibility. It can alter. Your life can change too. One breath. One idea. Embrace each moment with patience and perseverance. If this message struck a chord, please pass it on. Someone you care about might also be fighting a struggle in silence. If you want to get your serenity back, subscribe to Pure Push for more videos that feed your mind, elevate your spirits, and remind you that you were designed to thrive, not simply survive.